Welcome back, friends, followers and transients, to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor, and I apologise for this video being a little bit later than scheduled. I'm not feeling 100%. I won't go into the details. It's nothing emotional this time. It's more my body rejecting certain foodstuffs, let's say. So hopefully I can control myself for 20 minutes and get on with this. I did really want to do a time lapse of this stuff and kind of move it forward, but yeah, I'm not going to do that right now, not while I'm feeling great. But thankfully I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm going to have a bit more time, and then assuming my body's relaxed by then, or to be honest with you, it's too relaxed already when I think about it. That's quite horrible. I should be able to get quite a bit done, and that'd be a nice episode to go into the weekend with. Anyway, so you guys commented, and I won't name you individually because there was quite a few of you, with regards to the different colour woods on here, and having a pub and that sort of stuff. And I kind of agree. So people were saying that different parts of this would have been repaired, some of it will be older, some of it, you know, different types of wood potentially, because there is different trees here. It's not all the same tree, in fact. Well, mostly it is, but there's a few different types. So, you know, potentially it would be made out of different materials. And I guess when we're thinking of like a ragtag sort of place, then yeah. With regards to the lights, there was a couple of different kind of opinions on it. And I guess the best option is to do this double, because that way we could have some lights, we can have some benches, we can have some boxes lingering around, and I think that is the way we're going to go. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think we'll have a go at that initially, and we'll do it the same colour as the rest of it. I think we won't go completely off on a tangent. Well, this is going to look, actually, let me remove that one and that one, and this one I guess we remove this way. So yeah, definitely a pub. There's lots of ideas coming in for the other areas as well, not just the ones I'm working in. I'm having to make lots of notes because you guys really are flooding the stuff in, and I guess you really want me to push myself with this, because you know what I'm capable of, especially those of you that have been around for a while. So you're like, no, you've got to make this a decent one, Vapor. We can't, no substandard stuff is going to go on here. I forgot one of those is fishing, isn't it? Should I have done that as a... Nah, it's good. It might look slightly strange. Whatever. It is what it is, I think. What are we going with? We're going with this one, aren't we? Yeah, we'll do that one. I kind of, to be honest, it does look kind of good when they're all different colours. We might switch to the darker one here and just really mix it up. Same here. And it does kind of give that feel of... Okay, I'll put the blooming wrong ones in. They've got no posts on them, but it does give that kind of look of... It is older in certain parts. I suppose we're going to have to move you as well, aren't we? Can we? Are you going to be easy to get to? That is the question. Oh, and just a little bit of an update on... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I mentioned... I don't think it was in the last video. It was probably the one before about a potential opportunity for... I don't want to say another job, because that's the wrong way of putting it, because it is is within the same company and everything, and it is the same role. But I mentioned that my previous boss, who is in a sense pretty much a good friend of mine, offered me a potential move onto my doorstep. Really, oh, we completely missed that, didn't we? And not the store that I kind of wanted is going to be available, and I get why. It's going to be a big one. I mean, I think I'm fairly reasonable at my job. Maybe I'm understating that a little bit. People do say that I'm really good, but I've had a few rough patches, and the store that I'm currently in is really, really tough. It's one of those places that nobody wants, and I said, well, I'll take it, thinking, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll suss this one out. And I've been there for 2 years, and believe me, it's been a tough slog. It's not been easy at all. I just realised something. That bridge. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I need the bridge there though. Maybe we'll just put lights down the ends. Yeah, so yeah, in my divine wisdom, I've done well, but do you know when you know you've not done as well as you could have done? It's one of those situations, and I feel almost like I've let the slide down a little bit, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't think that works. So I just had a conversation with him not long ago actually, and he told me to apply for that same store, that same position, and I will be interviewed by the current area manager, and I think he's doing that because he doesn't want people. Actually, I could have done that way, couldn't I? I think we will actually. Yeah, he doesn't want people thinking that there's some kind of favoritism going on, because when he left this original area that he's coming back to, I kind of went with him, and now he's coming back. I'm coming back as well, and some people could see that in a slightly wrong way. Like there is a lot of favoritism going on, so yeah, it's for the best, I suppose. But I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so he said potentially a different store on the patch, and I think that's quite good. Why not? We will. Do we go for the fancy bench? No. Something to kind of cut my teeth in and kind of get back into the swing of things. But the good thing is, one of the ones that he mentioned is actually closer than the one I originally applied for. So, I mean, there's one literally I can walk to in like 10 minutes without, so I wouldn't even need to drive. I mean, that's brilliant. But yeah, I don't think I really want that one. I mean, I'd take it, but it's not the most pleasant of experiences going in there as a customer. So I don't think I'd want to manage it. It's not a good store. It's a very old store. They are about to spend some money on it. In fact, that I think about it, but yeah. But this other one I think could be good, and that's I'm gonna be so close to home, and that just means more time to do videos and less pressure. Because I mean, I travel to and from work. It's probably, I mean, some people travel a lot more, but it's probably about, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 hours a day, if I'm lucky, if nothing goes wrong. So anything that cuts some of that time away means more time at home and doing some of the stuff that I actually love doing, which is fantastic, really. Wow, I'm having a proper natter about my life as opposed to the game. I do apologise. This isn't a vlog. I guess I know some of you are interested in like what goes on in the background, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm talking about it. But I'm gonna start going on about the game. Okay, I mean, I've done a few tweaks here and there. I'm kind of happy with it. There's not a lot you can do with this. We could put some more stuff out here. Somebody mentioned something else, and I can't think what it was. I know the Pirate Cove got mentioned. Something to go here. Oh, I know what I was going to do anyway. I was going to build. In fact, we need to put in some jetties. And we could link these jetties up across the water, I suppose. Let's do some of the darker ones over here. Let's go with... Oh, man. It doesn't help when you put the wrong one in. There we go. We're going to put some of the rice paddy thingies down. So we got a way of making alcohol. Are any of these... It's a shame none of these are fishing. These are storage ones. Kind of like that, but for fishing. That would be quite cool. Strawberry, they're so nice. I'm going to have to use those at some point. Let's just do a pretty much straight line. I like this, using these slightly different coloured ones. It is adding a little bit more character to it. Maybe we need one more. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Yes, but anyway, keep these suggestions pouring in, because I'm not going to record the next episode until... I think we should have one of these as well. Getting distracted. I think we should definitely... what was I going to say? See, I told you I'm not feeling great. The fluids have drained from my brain as well, I think. Oh yeah. So yeah, keep the comments coming in, because I'm going to have time tomorrow to really go into a solid time lapse. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 of these. I think we will go with 2. And hopefully anything that you suggest I should be able to drop in there quite easily. There we go, in jetties. And a small one. There we go. Yeah, just want to try something while I was in here. I forgot they got these little railings. It depends how they intersect the stuff that's on the side. I think they're going to go right through those benches and yeah, not look right. No, we won't put them in. If people fall, then it's their own fault. Not that it would stop them anyway. Now, in an ideal world when it comes to doing these daily videos, because obviously only recently have I committed to doing 2 videos a day again, and you know, YouTube has thrown some challenges up in there with there's been a few issues with uploading and stuff recently, and it still feels a little bit buggy to me. It's taking quite a while for videos to go through the process of everything they do when you upload them to YouTube. Let's go for that. I should probably do one that goes like that as well. Why not? So yeah, it's kind of been slightly difficult to kind of keep on top of it, but realistically, I would kind of like to be at a point where I've recorded an episode 2 ahead of like the day, so we don't get into a situation like now where obviously I'm not at 100% feeling well, and then I've still got to record the video nonetheless. Whereas if I'd been kind of ahead a little bit, I wouldn't have to kind of panic at the last minute. I'd have been like, oh, it's okay, I don't have to do it today. I've got some videos already to go. I'm not going to let everybody down. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not quite there yet, but I will get there. I'm wondering if is this gonna be a thing? Maybe. Would that look right? I think it will. Don't want to completely box it off, but I think that could. I kind of like that. Okay, we're gonna do it around this side as well. I'm not gonna box that side off. Let's get you in here and here. Go back to the one. Yeah, I kind of like that. We've got a little bit of room here as well to put some bits and pieces, which is cool. Okay, so we need the I forget the name of it. The brewery. Rice Wine Still. It's not really a big building when you look at it. Maybe we can we sneak that in here? I think we can. I think we'll just go with the one. Oh, that's the wrong jetty. What else have we got? We need storage. So we need something like that. We don't, in fact, we might put it on this side. We don't necessarily need the one that's in the water, because that'll get really repetitive very quickly. Let's just quickly do something like this. Do we do a double one? I think we will. And let's go with a slightly darker one. I like that. That's good. Okay, so we put rice, one person in there, one here. Now, technically, do we have all the seeds? We do. Why is that only... Oh, we got no people. How does that happen? Are people dying? Old age. Okay. I guess I've not expanded quickly enough. Although we got all these houses. Did I turn education off? Oh no, I didn't. Well, let's set all educated. Not that it makes a difference anyway. Yeah, that's all good. How are we doing? Oh, firewood. We probably need to make an actual wood chopper or something just to keep up with that, so I don't keep looking at it all the time. We don't need to 100% cheat, so to speak. We have a trader. Oh, I completely forgot I put this building in. Not that we're necessarily going to need anything. It's more about selling stuff. Let's just dismiss. Completely forgot about that. It's also said about these houses, about how straight they are, and probably would have put them in random places. I did kind of think about that at the time, but I like the idea that they're just clustered together in this place, and I don't think we're going to need any other houses over here. I don't want to put too many people in the game, because that's what's going to slow it down, especially when I'm adding so many bits and pieces. What road did we use over here? We used that one, which will be, I think it was one of these, wasn't it? Stone. That one there. Yeah, so I don't want to load the game with tons of people, knowing full well how the game will kind of react as it goes by, because I want to focus more on kind of having the aesthetic look, and having tons and tons of people is just going to slow the game down. Muskets, my goodness, what are we preparing for? Maybe the arrival of Martha. Shoot her before she even gets off a boat. Shouldn't say that, it's not very nice. What did Martha ever do? And if you don't know who Martha is, you should go and check out NightGhost49's channel. I'm sure most of you know who he is anyway. He's almost unmissable. That looks too nice, we don't want to use that. We could use this broken one. I think we might, you know, because he looks like it's seen better days. I think, yeah, it's completely made out of scrap. I think that works perfectly. That's very fitting. Where are we? Stone roads written here. We can run that inside. I like it when they think of these things. Excellent. There's no doors on the side. We might run a little road just here though, so we can like put some bits and pieces next to it. This road, we need to kind of think about how we're going to deal with that. I don't like diagonal roads. I really don't. I mean, the thing is, they have these lovely lining thing to say it is, but they don't give you a diagonal actual piece of road, I don't think. No, these are just stone. So you've always going to have this weird edge. How can we deal with that? I have an idea. Okay, let's try this. We're going to do these ones first. How are we doing for stone? Okay, well, okay. So if we run in, let's start here. Shift key. So if you didn't know how to do that, it is shift. Wait for them to remove those last pieces because it's not going to work. Any days, guys. How are we doing for people? Okay. I could actually drop some population in. It's a bit weird because we got a lot of houses. I need to go and check the houses and see what's going on. Come on, 2 more pieces. You can see 2 people with pickaxes. That could be a good sign. Yes, there we go. Right, so if we do something like maybe there, and if we run back that way, so you kind of get that. I want them to walk down the middle. I'm not too sure where they're going to go. What I could do, potentially, let's have a look. Where's it gone? It's under roads, vapor. It's under roads. What happens if we kind of make this area a little bit more grown? Put some trees around here and make it look like it's just cut through some trees. So if we put some of this stuff in, I have no clue what this looks like, by the way. This is pure speculation. And there we go. Do we go all the way to the end? Yeah, I think we will for the moment. Yeah, because these trees, I mean, they'll naturally grow back anyway. But I could build my own sort of little forest area up to this edge. Right, let me go and have a look at these houses, just out of curiosity. So, one person. This is where the problem is. Now, the issue is if I drop people in, are they going to be homeless? Let's see. Let's spawn. I think it gives you 4 people. Yeah. Okay, so one person moved in somewhere. We need an old person's home. I've said this so many times, because why is nobody going to live with the farmer? That makes no sense. If it's of a decent age, someone could move in there. We have got a doctor. And again, same in here. So someone would usually... It's interesting how the game is at times. I'll leave them homeless. If they die, they die. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? How's this looking? Well, this is one of the things about Banished. If you expand too quick, you don't have enough people. If you expand too slowly, people die. And it goes completely wrong. But yeah, man, this is not me blowing my own trumpet, but this is so nice. I'm actually really happy with it. Need to finish that. Time-lapse stuff, that'll be. But it does look really good when you get to that time of day. Yeah. Man, I do miss this game. I miss doing this side of the game, let's say. Not once do I load this game up and at the moment and think, oh man, I've got to make another episode. which is a good thing, it really is. Right, how are we going to deal with the road along here? Let's remove you. Depends how we're going to come into the town. Maybe we can just... This is going to wind people up a little bit. Remove all that. We could just kind of keep that same sort of pattern, but just change this. So maybe we come for again a double, because it's a long walk. I like the idea of it just having what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more substance to it. Maybe we'll run it along here, and then we might have a train station up there as well for exporting the food produce. The food produce? Does that even make sense? The fresh produce. There we go. Now, you wouldn't believe that I was a manager of a food store, would you? Coming out with statements like that. Oh, we don't need you to. I think that has the potential. That might really work. I mean, if I wanted to, not that I 100% want to, because I'm thinking of they're poor. But we could run a wood thing along here. I think we might. Actually, let's go for it. But not... Oh, I didn't want to do that one. Not going to do it through town, just along here. And then... What I'm thinking... What season are we in? We're in early autumn. Well, I won't do it now. I was going to say I'd start putting some bushes and trees in to show you what I mean, but I think that can wait for the time-lapse as well. It's going to be quite the time-lapse, and I'm going to have to remember to hit the record button this time. Because I didn't last time, and we accomplished so much. Get you in here. And again. Yeah, I like that. It looks kind of good. I think once we got some trees and stuff in, which is now's not a good time to be doing trees because they're all going to look really horrible. Oh no, let me pause the game. So they still have some colour. Let's switch to the ghost ones. Maybe something a little bit more substantial. Yeah, I think if we... even like that. There's a lot of these trees lingering around here, so it might work. And then... Yeah, I think that could work. I'm going to have a play around with it a little bit. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to be able to see the road. I'm not really bothered about that. I mean, have that the ability, as you've seen probably in my thumbnails, to change the camera to look straight across, and that might look cool at that point. But yeah, I think potentially doing something like that. I will chuck some other trees in as well. What are the other tree? Yeah, this is the other style of tree that's here. There is the I forgot what it's called. Birch tree? Yeah. So we can whack some birch in here, and the good thing is they are quite tall as well. And yeah. Let's have a drop of one here somewhere. Yeah. I think it'll look quite cool. Again, I'm going to leave that for the time lapse. Anyway, I think we are just about at the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.